Hello, everyone, and welcome to a truly special, especially for me. This is a truly special video here on Make Your Mind. She's done. I just finished her, and I had to get this recorded immediately, so I just got this set up real quick, and I figured out a way in order to stand her up, and my goodness, guys, you were not ready for this. You are really not ready for this. Now, I want to preface real quick that this sculpture that I made this entirely by hand. I did not use a single tool to make this one, and I wanted to make sure that this one was done right. So let me preface that this is, of course, an Aliens video for my horror sculpture showcases. If you saw the videos that I did earlier about the Ovomorph, the Facehugger, and the Chest Burster, you can go check those out with the card right here. There it is. So you go check that out. And let me move these out of the way. Set these over to the side. Just sort of here, but sort of not here. And I'm going to have to back up my camera. Oh boy, you guys are getting a sneak peek here. Try to get it straight here. There we go. This was my initial sort of, I guess, draft of how I wanted to make this sculpture stand up. So I first did it with this. Here is the adult Xenomorph that I did on a previous video. If you want to see that video, there's a card right up here. Go check that out. If you want to go see this sculpture when I first premiered it. But this is the adult Xenomorph from the original 1979 film. As you can see, I got the silver dome with all of the different, I got the back tubes, the arms, the legs. The legs are from the Alien Isolation design. And I initially took this clay down here, I pressed it in, and I took this wooden dowel and kind of placed it under the ribs like so. So that way it would be sort of hidden, but also would show off enough of the sculpture. That way people could see, and this thing could stand up on its own. Because this wax clay, it does not want to stand up, especially as the weather gets warmer. This stuff is very fragile, so you have to be very careful with it. But there is the adult alien, but I know you guys aren't here to see this again. Oh no. Without further ado, I say you guys are going to see, and I'm going to introduce the matriarch of the Xenomorph Hive. The baddest ass alien, at least that we've even seen in the movies. There is no alien that can compare to this in the movie sense. Now, of course, in the expanded universe, there's a lot of even crazier aliens like the rogue king alien and the queen mother. But for me anyway, this is an epic sculpt. And so without further ado, let me introduce the Queen Alien. Oh man, you guys aren't ready for this. Actually, screw it, you are. Look at this. Oh man, I can't even I need to back the camera up even more. Hold on. There she is. Oh my god, look at the size of this thing, man. I was not kidding when I said I wanted to do this right. Now let me preface again, I did this with no tools. I did all of these with just my hands and this color clay, a mix of black and blue that was fully mixed together to make this color. If you saw the first teaser video, you also saw this. I made the open mouth with the pharyngeal jaw coming out. But I realized that this head was a little too big, so I went ahead and made a smaller head and then started from there. I have all of her details. Look at this thing. I got all the way up her legs. Ooh, sorry, girl. I got her tail. The tail. This took me so long to finish because the tail I had to make each one of these individual segments by hand, and then I had to make them twice so that I could do them in half, so that I could then press them in the middle and on the bottom here, on the top and bottom, so that way I could make the spine effect that goes all the way up the tail. Yeah, and there's a couple of toothpicks. There's a couple of toothpicks holding the figure in place. And look at this. I've even got the 3 spines. Yeah, this wax clay, it does not want to cooperate, but you're cooperating with me today. As you can see, I have a toothpick holding up the back of her head, because her head is just absolutely massive. And of course, I have her arms. As you can see right there, I got all of her fingers. I got toothpicks holding the arms in place. Look at this thing. And one of the coolest designs about the Queen Alien that I have to admit is that you have the head, and then you have a face that is separate from the head, that swivels separate to the head. This thing is just fantastic. Look at this thing, man. I wasn't kidding when I said I wanted to do this right, but thank you to all of you for watching this, and thank you to my already nearly 250 subscribers. My gosh, you guys have been so supportive of everything I've been doing. And this video for me is going to be a favorite for a very long time. I'm going to be I'm going to be watching this video over and over and over again. And I even get to see this in person, so I hope you guys are enjoying this, because this for me, this may be one of my many magnum opuses. This is one of the best that I've done, but there's a lot more sculptures to do. And with that, that's the end of the video. This is my tribute to the movie Aliens, and also James Cameron, and also the late Stan Winston, who helped to bring this creature to the screen that I have enjoyed for so many decades. Just an absolutely amazing time. And with that, go ahead and remember to like the video, and also remember to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss a video that may be even greater than this. Look at this thing. Let me back it up so you can see the crown. Look at that. I got as much detail as I can. Look at this thing. I got the ribbing inside the neck. I got ribbing on the body, ribbing on the back towards the hips. She's got the double hinged knees with the spikes going up. She has her regular arms and also her front forearms with the 3 fingers. The arms that she uses to literally rip Bishop in half. My gosh. And once again, one of the coolest things about this creature is that it has the face that swivels separately from the head, so it's able to turn and face its opponents, even if the head is too big to turn. So with that, once again, thank you all so much for your support. Thank you, James Cameron, for making this movie. Thank you, Stan Winston, for bringing this creature to life and inspiring me to make this, and to make so many of these other creatures. This movie is just one of the absolute best. And I'm going to put all the figures on display right here in front of the Queen. So with that, everyone, thank you so much for watching, and I will see all of you on the next Sculpture Showcase.